it's just so fun. I mean, Keanu Reeves, like, are you kidding me? I'm a huge Speed fan. So I just like the movie, not like it.
If it isn't the Justice League.
Superman?
What's going on?
You're super strong.
Still working out the kinks. I didn't see anything.
This is such a quirky take, bit of a parody. How exciting has it been for you to be involved in a project like this within the superhero genre, but with that little comedic twist to it?
Yes, it's been so fun because the idea of these really honestly very cute animals as superheroes is just like such a twist on like that superhero world that we're all used to. So it's just so fun and exciting to be a part of like this version of superheroes, and the fact that they weave in a lot of the like DC superheroes as well, but like that the real like focus is on these pets is so much fun and really exciting to be a part of.
The great thing about it is a lot of these superhero films, particularly when we're talking about the DC characters, can be very dark. This one is certainly squared towards a very young family audience. How exciting is it to kind of put this kind of spin on this world and possibly introduce younger audiences to these characters?
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting to be able to have these pets be the superheroes. And I think, young people and kids will really love this. I think adults will love it too. I mean, it has some really fun jokes in it too. Like, I feel like they did a really great job of making it sort of appeal to all ages, because it's so like, they have, having these actors in it who are so funny and have, like we really had the freedom to sort of improvise, and it's so fun to be in a version of this. I'm also a person who like doesn't love like dark and scary things as much. Surprise. I know I read, just kidding. It's really fun to be in this version of it too, because like whenever things in movies turn sort of dark and scary, I'm always like, I gotta go get a snack or something.
You are essentially playing a version of Wonder Woman in this film. You're Wonder Pig, among many other names. Is that something that weighs on you when you're performing this? Like, you're going into this going, I'm playing, this version of Wonder Woman, and do you look back on the previous version there have been?
Well, I've always been such a super fan of Wonder Woman. I used to dress up as her when I was like a little kid, not even on Halloween, like just on random days. And so I feel like authentically a huge fan of Wonder Woman, and that's what this character is too. So I feel like being a super fan of Wonder Woman, I can stand behind that, and I don't feel like I'm faking it. Like, I feel like it's a real thing in me. So in that way, I felt like confident about it.
You mentioned the cast. The film has an insane cast. You're, of course, no stranger to ensemble pieces, particularly if we think about your work with Saturday Night Live and all of that. What's it like being involved in this project?
It's so incredible. It's just so much fun to get to like be in this movie with, Dwayne Johnson, who actually hosted my last episode of SNL that I did, which is so incredible, and Kevin Hart, and the whole cast. It's so incredible, and like it's just so fun. I mean, Keanu Reeves, like, are you kidding me? I'm a huge Speed fan. So I just like the movie, not like it. But so I just feel like it's just so cool to be in this movie with like, Natasha Lyonne and my friend Kate McKinnon. Like, it just like the funniest, best people, and just like huge stars. It's so cool.
I know a lot of these animated films, particularly the ones that have been made during the pandemic, no cast recorded with each other. They were all separate. Did you get to record with any of the cast, or was that a case of being by yourself most of the time?
I was by myself, but I got to see some of what they had done sometimes when I'd be like re-recording something in a scene or something, and it was really fun to get to see that. And then whoever I see at the premiere tonight, I'll just, fully attack is too strong of a word, but, try to talk to.
Again, we talk about your work with SNL, and that is such you rely on all the other people in the ensemble. So to be by yourself, is that a bit of a more challenging experience and I have that other person there to work off?
I I mean, having Jared Stern directing it, he really did such a good job of sort of like allowing me to sort of see what was, you know, like what had already been recorded and kind of explain to me what the situation that the character was in. And so he really made it pretty easy. But yeah, and you sort of just had to, you know, you knew that like the other characters were going to be delivering all of this other stuff that was great. So it sort of, it was, they made it pretty seamless.
Do you learn something from that kind of way of working, particularly that would help inform your performance style going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a learning experience to record and make something that way. But I think the thing that I learned, one of the things I learned is like, oh my God, it's so great to not have to like put makeup on and just get to go into work in a sweatsuit and stay in the sweatsuit all day. But I learned other things too. I just can't think of them.
Ace, deploy canine shield.
What is a canine?
Excellent shielding. That seemed incredibly painful.
Hey everyone, if you haven't yet, smash that big old subscribe button up on your screen to keep up to date with all my content, and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon for as little as $1 a month for exclusive videos, early access content, and to get your name up on the screen. Thanks again for watching.